Sean Puffy Combs threatened Michael B. Jordan over a love triangle with Cassie Ventura in 2015. What's up? It's your boy, Heaven Hollywood, back on IE Network. This is the Heaven Hollywood Report. And let's get to it, man. Let's keep y'all up to date on what has happened. Today in court, this was the opening day, jury selections. The name Michael B. Jordan came up day one. How it came up was they were asking potential jurors names of celebrities they may know. Of course, a lot of the potential jurors said, "Oh, I know the name Michael B. Jordan." Let me let everyone know why Michael B. Jordan's name was mentioned in this Diddy case that's coming up. In 2015, during Cassie's on and off relationship with Sean Puffy Combs, she started a flirtatious relationship with Michael B. Jordan. Now, Michael B. Jordan was under the impersonation that Cassie Ventura was off with Sean Puffy Combs. But apparently, Diddy did not feel that way. They started a flirtatious relationship while Diddy was still, in his mind, on with Cassie Ventura. So Diddy found out about this. He allegedly called Michael B. Jordan and threatened him. Okay? Now, ironically, after that, it was maybe 3 months after that, there was a BET after party at the club Boa, where Diddy was throwing this party. Michael B. Jordan was denied entrance into this party. Now, of course, Diddy tried to act like, oh, it was rules and regulations, this, that, and the third. But Michael B. Jordan pretty much knew exactly why Sean Puffy Combs did not allow him into that party. And once he found out Puffy was hosting the party anyway, he was like, you know what? Maybe it's best that I didn't come in. Ironically, check this out, though, y'all. Remember Sean Puffy Combs dated Lori Harvey? Who did, immediately after she broke up with Sean Puffy Combs, just a month or two later, who was Lori Harvey dating? Michael B. Jordan. Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? Now, let me give you some more context to this whole entire thing. It was said that Michael B. Jordan had met Cassie Ventura at an event one time, a Hollywood event. Now, this is during the time when she was also going out for certain roles with certain movies. And Michael B. Jordan was said to be very interested in playing in a movie along with Cassie Ventura. But, you know, he was very, very interested in her. He asked her about, you know, her relationship. She said she was single. She was no longer in a relationship. Now, this whole entire time, Diddy is thinking that, you know, they're just off and on in an argument. But Cassie had said no, you know, she was over with him. Michael B. Jordan and her, like I said, started the flirtatious relationship. I believe it was over the phone first. And then they started going out on dates. Right? So Michael B. Jordan was thinking he's about to get into something with Cassie Ventura, and he was wrapped up in a love triangle that he knew nothing about. Now, ironically, how this came up and how this is going to come up is probably during Cassie's testimony. They're probably going to ask Cassie about these times. That is when they're trying to pretty much create the narrative and show his anger and his possessiveness and stuff like that. They're trying to pretty much paint his character as a bad person, you know, and they can use that as, you know, hey, you know, he was controlling, he was possessive, you know, he was angry, he had anger issues, and they're going to ask her what exactly he did and said to Michael B. Jordan. Now, they said this was in the lawsuit. Now, I do remember she was speaking on a actor who she had worked with, but she never worked with Michael B. Jordan. So there was an actor that she had actually, you know, later on when she was traveling overseas to film, it was a guy that she had kind of started seeing again, you know, another guy she had started seeing. And I believe they said Diddy called him and threatened him. Now, Michael B. Jordan is another person. Right? So from what I was told, Michael B. Jordan was like, "Oh, you know what? This is not even worth it." He did like Cassie, right? But and of course, Cassie is a beautiful woman. She's been perfect. That is a perfect eye candy for you when you're going out. But Michael B. Jordan was like, you know what? It's not worth it. It's not, well, these two seem like they're still together. And he was right in making that decision because what happened? A few months later, she was right back with Diddy again. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens when some of these names come up. I still don't think they have enough for a RICO. We're going to find out how much of this case, if any of it, starts to fold. And any updates, Heaven Hollywood and the IE Network will be right there to update everybody. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe down below. It's your boy, Heaven Hollywood. We out.